Ah. Ooh. Yeah. Hey everyone. It has been a few days, has it not? Let me make sure that's capturing. Sounds capturing. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Back in the saddle. I was gone this past weekend. I was visiting my girlfriend. I also, skipped yesterday when I said I was going to come back. It's a little loud. Let me turn that down. I skipped streaming yesterday, even though I said I was going to. I just kind of needed a break. Like another day off. To be honest, I'm probably going to take Thursday off, too. I was originally just going to take Wednesday, but I think Monday, Thursday is a good couple days. So we're back with more Boktai 3. I will make progress in this tonight. Tomorrow, probably going to do Battle Network 5's finale. If there's time afterwards, I might do more Boktai. Otherwise, I might do some Mr. Driller, depending on how long it takes me to actually finish it. Tomorrow will be the last Battle Network 5 stream, though. It will not go on past tomorrow night. And then Friday, if Thursday I don't stream, then Friday will be Smash again. Saturday, maybe I'll finally do Spyro. Not sure yet. Not sure what the plan's going to be for that. So I actually, quote-unquote, shut the game off and let it restart. Because I think that does affect the solar sensor to make it not overheat. Plus, I changed the time of day to be night to be more accurate. So right now I have the game set to good old nighttime. I think this was a dead end, right? Or not? No, maybe I've been in here already. Alright, let's see if I remember the buttons here. There we go. Stat card. Raise of Strength. Be taking that. Map B, perfect. That's what we're looking for. Lifeless Town. I think we went all the way over here already. Yeah, that's a dead end, so we gotta loop around. Oh, we're almost at the end. Okay. Yeah, I kind of blasted through a lot of this. I purposely didn't finish it just because I thought I was gonna have time after I do Battle Network 5's finale, which I never got to. Or I did. I can't remember. I actually can't remember how I had it set up. Yeah, no, I had it because I thought last stream if it was going to be the end, and it wasn't. Because ideally I didn't want this running the same time as Battle Network, but hey, we make do. Alright, Master Otenko. So, if you missed my first stream, I do a pretty good impression of him, and it kind of blows out my throat pretty hard. Haven't seen those since the underground prison. That's a Vorn, an undead-type monster. They're known for their ability to team up. When they see an adventurer, they summon their comrades with a loud cry. They also steal your items with their long tongues. To get a stolen item back, you have to defeat the Vorn that took it. Keep out of their sight and be careful not to get your items stolen. What's that? Okay, I got some new item here. What is this? Melted chocolate. Gooey melted chocolate restores a little life. Oh, nice. I leveled up. Alright, so switching the lens is a little awkward for me because it's the B button. I'm just like, oh, I don't know why that's like that. Ooh, what is this? Okay. Turns those off. And there's a spot over here. This probably leads to a, oh yeah, it's just this. Stat up. Let's raise our energy. Our Kokoro. Oh, our buddy, who shall remain nameless. Man who recognizes you. Who's there? Hmm? A boy. If I'm not mistaken, you're... Yeah, that's it. The warrior of light who fights the immortals. Solar Boy Django. They said that when the immortals appear, so will the boy. My memories still haven't returned. I'm wandering around to different places, selling items. For dangerous missions, I'm the man for the job. You could trust my abilities. Right. If you want to buy items around here, I'm selling. Hand one over to the girl who runs the item shop in Hand one over to the girl who runs the item shop in San Miguel, and you'll be able to buy it from her whenever you want. Don't know if they'll be useful, but I also have some unusual accessories. What do you want? During the day, I leave to take care of jobs. When I get back, there are always a bunch of sticks lying around. What's up with that? Wonder if it's some sort of message for me. Could it be a warning from the immortals? Ah, sorry. This has nothing to do with you. Red Shroom makes your body smaller. And what's the other thing? Wolf Fang. Halves earned EXP? Can't afford it. Let's buy that just to sell. Sell that for some money. The items I deal in are expensive, but if you use them at the right moment, they'll be extremely effective. Make sure to get your money's worth out of them, alright? Listen up, boy. Undead-type monsters like ghouls and mummies, and some phantom-type monsters like chloropholin and ghosts, are weak to sunlight. That means you can damage them with rays from a skylight. But be careful at night when the sun isn't out. Try not to rely on skylights. So, yeah, he was in Boktai 2. It's heavily implied that he's old Snake, or just Solid Snake. Like, post-Metal Gear Solid 2, but pre-Metal Gear Solid 4 Snake. Because, again, Kojima made this game, so it makes sense that there's some cameos. Look out above. Yeah. Yep. Oof. Ow. Trying not to get hit by those is very frustrating. Thought one of them might have had a secret, but doesn't look... Oh, wait! One of them did have a secret. Or maybe I just didn't hit all of them. There's a new frame for my solar gun. Calamity. Power C, cost A. Press the B button to rapid-fire solar shots. Oh, it's like the machine gun. I should probably equip the moon lens if I'm going to test it out. It's actually not too bad. And you can also just mash it. So it has the same power as the fighter frame. And it's not too bad. Hoop. I remember last stream, the speedrunner telling me Hoop is actually pretty good for speedruns just because it's so wide-reaching. Where was that gate that I couldn't open before? Maybe that was just, Black Tire Trail obtained. Bike Tire Trail. Why did I say Black Tire? That was weird. Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Oh, actually, I forgot to update my stream info to say voice acting. I was going to put Charity in there. One thing to note about me is that even though I don't really play up the whole charity aspect anymore, that is still very much a thing for my streams. Anytime I get a payout for my streams, I will donate it to charity. I've kind of done so with all the payouts I've had like withstanding at this point. So if I get another one, that's another donation. You feeling uneasy about this room too? I'd praise your keen senses, but now's not the time. We can't give up just yet. But man, this place sure reeks of danger. It's the smell of the vampire. Like the Count, no mistaking it. Yeah, maybe we'd better get the heck out of here. What? Defeat the Count? Hey now, a human can't possibly win against an immortal, right? I'll win. Come on. Only the legendary warrior could do something like that. Though there's no one like that in the world I'm from. The world where I was born, the future era. It's a world of darkness where the sun was taken away. Only despair remains. The legendary warrior is just a fairy tale from the early days of the battle. Well, whether or not you believe me is up to you. Anyway, I'm not going. If he knows he's from the future era, then why doesn't he think that the legendary warrior exists? So long. The hoop on, and let's get the solar lens equipped. He really went in. Wouldn't the Count have some incredible treasure? Besides, the immortals in this era might be weaker. Yeah, I'm sure of it. If not, you couldn't even think about fighting them. Okay, don't know how much treasure there is, but I'm not letting him take it all for himself. You little shit. Haven't seen this guy in a while. Attacking cities of undead. I gave him the Shade Man voice last time, but now I'm remembering, like, he had kind of a low, growly voice. He did not have, like, a typical vampire voice. And draining the energy from their inhabitants. What a boring job. It's not as if nobody has come to challenge me, but there's no fun in a battle when you already know the outcome. Don't you agree, Solar Boy Django? Do you deny my struggle? My very existence as the Vampire Lord? I defeated your father Ringo and turned him into a vampire. The vampire blood you received from him It revived you when you were defeated by your brother Sabata. You've only survived this long thanks to the power of darkness. And you're the Solar Boy. Oh, the irony. Where's Sabata, Count? And just what would you do if you knew? Are you prepared, Django? Prepared to kill your brother? Stop right there! You? Who are you? I'm Future Boy Trinity, the treasure hunter. Vampire Lord Count. I'm gonna defeat you! Trinity, wait! Django, let your master take it from here. Useless small fry. No way! The immortals in this era aren't weaker after... Oh... Trinity! What a dull interruption. You know, what I truly desire is fear. What meaning is there in a battle that's not to the death? But with you I can savor a true battle. My rival, Solar Boy Django. Let us begin the dance of death. Okay, but Trinity's just like there. Oop. Oh, he's not that strong. Love this song. Without spoiling much, you're gonna hear a remix of this song in Battle Network 6 next year when I stream that. That was incredibly easy. I love how the Count is this big menacing dude, but in both of the games that he's in, he's the first boss you fight. Good job, you sealed away the Count. Now carry that coffin out of the dungeon and purify it in the light of the sun. Concerned about that guy? He's just sleeping. No need to worry. Okay, Django, get close to the coffin and press the A button to grab it. Hold down the A button and use the control pad to drag the coffin along. Remember that there's an immortal sealed inside the coffin. If you move too slowly or leave the coffin unattended, it will try to escape back to the boss room. Move quickly, but carefully. I'm counting on you, Solar Boy Django. May the sun be with you. I can't eat anymore. Whew. Too many gravel boys in a row. Yeah, I think you only get the one coffin in this game, unless you get the elephant coffin, I'm not sure. I'm alive? The Count, where is he? Don't tell me you, in my stead. Oh, I'm sorry, Django. But I won't let your death be in vain. I'll definitely get my hands on his treasure. Now he's heading out the same room I was just in. Wait, what? There's a timer? When was that ever a thing? I don't remember this being part of the game. No problemo. Can't use dash when I'm doing this anyway. Let's stop training. What do we got right now? I hate how it doesn't show the energy if I still have points to invest. That does raise attack. I don't remember the timer. The other games didn't have that. Hey, the enemies are gone. There don't seem to be any monsters here. Let's summon a solar barrier. This solar barrier binds the powers of darkness. If you drag the coffin on top of it, the coffin won't be able to escape. Using solar barriers as checkpoints, drag the coffin outside the dungeon. Okay, well, it stops the timer. That's interesting. Oh, it restart. Oh, that's interesting. So they changed the mechanic completely from the other games. So instead of it slowly just dragging back, now if you run at a time, it's just over. And putting it on the thing stops the energy for, or stops resets the timer. Interesting that seems to be a flat 1 damage per point up, because I'm doing 1 damage more than I was doing before. Oh, I could have taken a shortcut back here. Well, whatever. Still haven't... Oh, you know what? I know how to unlock it. I need the coffin to do it. Oh, in the exact same spot, too. I got some great loot. What's that? Hey, it's Django? You managed to get away from the Count? Nice going, Solar Boy. Even so, that coffin. Could there be treasure inside? Hey, you're just an apprentice. Don't keep it all to yourself. No, you fool. Ah, no, you guys didn't hear me. Oh, I got boots. Nice voice crack there, by the way. Boots. What kind of boots did I get? Funny shoes. Slightly raises vitality and strength. Movement makes a strange sound. Like that. Though it's probably not the best, resist strength and vitality by 2. I'll hold on to those. Not really in any major need for that right now. Still can't use the epi pen. I'm 2 levels below. Oh, my trance gauge is full. Which is funny, because it's the room where you use it the first time. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Okay. Ew. Go away. Yeah, no. We know. Monsters ahead. How do I, unlock that? It looks like there's a way around. Oh, shit. Hold on. I need the coffin back here. Shut. Speedruns of this game are very weird. I can imagine it's a completely different category going from... oh, fuck. Emulator to actual hardware. Oh, about to wear off. Perfect. Girl with braids. Mommy. Daddy. Mummy. Daddy. Let me go get the coffin. There's no point in leaving it there and then going all the way around again. Ah, you. Were you the one who opened that iron grate? Thank you so much. Now I could go get my daughter. Ah, my beloved daughter. Daddy's here for you now. Yeah, but you're not... oh, it's raining again. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's you. Daddy came to pick me up. You cleared the way? Thanks. I'll give you one of my favorite dolls in return. Which one? Yeah, this one. Here you go. Stuffed doll Master Okenko obtained. I'm a good girl, huh? Let's be friends, Kay? Mommy's gonna pick me up from now on. She's really skilled, isn't she? She's the one who made these. Oh, I guess the doll. This one is really lonely. Make sure you give it a big hug. Every day, okay? Will you accept my daughter's gift? She wants to give you her precious stuffed doll. I think she really likes you. Ah, no, my daughter isn't ready to be a bride just yet. Ah, you. Thanks to you, I was able to find my daughter safely. Thank you so much. Okay, well, I got a doll. That's cool. Anyway, move. Oh, cool. Oh, more life bugs, please. Yeah, a lot of these rooms look the same here. Definitely, took a slightly lazier route with this level than the other ones. Alright, this is it. This is where we summon the pile driver. Our old friend. Okay, position the coffin in the center of the pile driver. Now then, you must adjust the 4 generators with an yeah. Whoa, okay. That's a water shot for me. You must adjust the 4 generators with an enchantment attack. The generators are blessed by Father Sun and Mother Earth, so they can amplify solar energy. Set each of the 4 generators by shooting them with the Gundel Soul. This pile driver is the only way to purify the immortals. Everything's set. Ready, Django? You need sunlight to start the pile driver. The sun's out, right? It's not out, it's nighttime. Guess you won't be able to purify the immortal. The pile driver requires sunlight. You'll have to try again later. You could attempt missions in other dungeons, or you could try one of the bike action circuits. Or you could stop your adventure for the time being and wait for the sun. Okay, I mean, we could just leave the count there forever. That'd be cool too. But anyway, yes, the sun's out. Of course it is. I was gonna see if there's anything, like, degraded that I could just eat now. You know what? Let's eat the meat. Begin battle drive. Now to purify the immortal. With a solar pile from the generators, the pile will be more powerful if more sunlight is hitting the solar sensor. But the immortal will use ectoplasm to resist it. You'll have to push it back into the coffin with enchantment attacks. Get the immortal's dark gauge down to 0 and you'll emerge victorious. It's all up to you now, Solar Boy Django. Hatsui. So yeah, works the same as it does in 2. Enemy has the big perp. And that's how you do it. You just shoot them full of solar radiation until they die. Incineration of the dark matter, the energy source of the immortals, is complete. This eliminates all possibility of revival. You know, we've done this to the Count before and he still came back, so... Good work, Solar Boy Django. I'm sure he'll be back this game. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot the bat. Did you think that was enough to win, Solar Boy Django? The Count? Impossible. Didn't we just purify you? I told you. I'll always be resurrected, if even a piece of my body is left. Don't tell me. Come after me, Django. Prevent Vanergan's revival. If you want to stop the end of the world. I mean, we purified him in the first... You know what? He's probably just always leaving a piece of his body behind. That's how. That Count. One of his vampire bat fragments must have been hidden away somewhere. How could I let it get away like that? Let's go, Django. We can't let him do as he pleases anymore. Find Sabata right away and prevent Vanergan's revival. We're off. Oh, Jesus. What? That talking sunflower? And Vanergan? They're talking about the beast of destruction that wrecked the world? Don't tell me that guy is the legendary warrior? Ha, that's stupid. There's no way he could be the legendary warrior. Even if he was, he'll end up dead anyway. There's nothing I could do about that. But there's one thing I do know. Wherever he's going, there's bound to be treasure. Yeah, if I could just get my hands on some treasure, it'll bring me some luck. Now then, I can't let my source of money get away. Why do you think treasure's gonna help you? Oh yeah, it's nighttime. We could go to the ancient tree now, but we will not just yet. Violet's doll. Angeletta is written on the bottom of the foot. Seems to be watching over the house now that Violet has gone home. Master Okenko. Solar Dr. Okenko doll. Hey V4, how you doing? I don't have my notifications up. There we go. Wait. There we go. Oh, that's a little disorienting, actually. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Solar Dr. Okenko doll. Heal status effects. Not really that cool. A stuffed doll of Master Okenko. It's hustling. Looking at it, you feel all your ailments flying away. This game is pretty cute. For a game made by Hideo Kojima. Genius Kojima. Knuckle Guard. Additional armor to protect the front. Slightly reduces damage received. Eh. Blaster 1. Sidewinder. Press B button to fire shot that curves left and right. What's that say? Warp? Weapon cost. Oh, it goes up a lot. So the higher the bottom number, the worse it is. Body. Front. Okay. Trail. Tires that run freely over dirt. Seems to just be a straight upgrade from what I have right now. Or is it? Hold on. Handle. Goes up. Everything goes up except the last number. Boost cost. Oh, it goes down. Okay, cool. And brake goes up. Seems to be better overall. Oh, right, I forgot all the... I'm actually not too big a fan of that. Like, everything has a Everything has a downside to it. Which I guess is balanced, but it's also not amazing. Increases damage dealt by vertical cuts. Okay, so crests go in the third slot. Wait, how do I give her the item? Have you heard? There's an adventurer, I can't pronounce his name, who travels around several areas, buying many of the goods we sell here. If by chance you meet him during your adventure and you buy any items that we don't offer here, I can add them to your our stock if you sell me one of them. Oh, good. He seems to sell a lot of rare items, which will surely aid you on your quest. So she should be selling the mushrooms now, right? Yep, there they are. Red shroom. Do you sell healers too? Because I'll buy those instead of stocking up on spoilable food. Sea of Sand, a deadly desert that rejects all life. Honestly, we don't really need to worry about energy consumption. Still really funny to see, like, the undead just using motorcycles. Rank A, not bad. Rank S is the best, though. I mean, you could tell I can't even hit max speed right now, so... A rank. I think it's 80 points for S rank. Obviously, I can't hit anything higher than A right now. I mean, if I played optimally, just because the parts I have aren't that great. It's like playing Trials Frontier. Oops. Where did Trinity get that bike? B rank. Time points. Time bonus 41. Something bonus 10. Something bonus 51. Alright, I don't know. Might as well save. Haven't saved this entire session. Lower that solar band thing. How? That guy's the Coffin Monster Manager. Elephant. He'll take you to the various points. Yeah, he'll take the points and he'll take the points you obtain from bike action and battle and exchange them for items and bike parts. There are 3 courses of exchange: 300 points, 600 points, and 1200 points. As for the item received from each course, which item you get depends on your luck. If you save up enough points, you should try exchanging them, since there are a lot of items that can't be obtained except from Elephant. How? How? Current bike points 301. Exchange how many? 899 points more required for that exchange. Don't think we're gonna go for all the parts. Healer obtained. Current points 1. Where's the healer? I don't get it. Oh, he gave me an item. He didn't give me a part. Well, whatever. I'm gonna sell that healer to the shop. Maybe we get him to, be sold here. Nope, doesn't sell him. Do I have anything that she doesn't already sell? Shit, I got that nut. Got that fruit. Got the antidote. Yeah, nah, she sells most everything right now. Bank and loans. Actually, let me go to the bank real quick. Put this all in the bank. Library. Quest sheet has not yet been posted here. Yeah, apparently, so I was told last stream, the Crimsons don't spawn, which is very annoying. For search missions, you must seek out the 3 goddess statues hidden within a dungeon, and obtain them all within the time limit. They've been placed inside the dungeon's treasure chests, but they're mixed with fakes, so be careful. For escape missions, you start out deep inside the dungeon, and you must escape it from within the time limit, all while avoiding detection by enemy monsters. If you're noticed even once, you immediately fail. Be as discreet as possible, okay? For wanted monsters, each is hidden in a specific area, but you won't know exactly where in the dungeon to find them. They won't come out until you satisfy a specific condition. Look around carefully, and don't be hasty. For eradication missions, you must seek out the remaining monsters in a dungeon, and defeat all of them within the time limit. If even one monster is left, you won't clear the mission, so be thorough. For search missions, you must... Okay, so there's 4 types of missions. What you want? Reading complete. You should head northeast. The remote forest that stretches out to the northeast of the city. In the front of the tree there, you'll face your enemy. On dark nights, the moon is like a mirror for the sun. The lunar children obtain the power of the soul and dark and the lunar children obtain the power of soul and dark and the 4 great elements. The one who could control that power was the lunar maiden, the moon beauty. Mani was the last survivor. And then there was Red Ringo, the renowned, strongest vampire hunter. With the Gundel soul, the magical device he inherited from the Solar Children, that man managed to defeat the King of Immortals. The 2 of you inherited both of those bloodlines, both of their spirits. Oh, you could just do this. Alright, what missions we got here? Defeat all enemy monsters. Alright. Simple. I said simple. God. Okay. Wow, this hoop is pretty damn powerful. We can't go that way. Alright, I see. They have certain areas closed off. I was ill-prepared for this. It's 2 levels up worth of stats I gotta put in. Oh my god, this fucking gun. Really starting to get miffed by you. A lot of boots. Okay. Hey, not bad. Probably not an S rank though, not even close. 5 minutes even. Oh no, it's still an S rank. Nice. Wonder if that's a world record. Probably not. Bike option protector obtained. Oh, let me level up at 4 points. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Make them all even. Search mission. Get the 3 goddess statues. Alright, this is another. Ruse. Okay, there's one. Probably should have known there wasn't going to be one over there. See, the game, it spawns those enemies there. You know why? It's because it's nighttime in the game. So the game doesn't expect there to be sunlight. I don't really need to be fighting this thing, honestly. I don't know why I am. Oh, that might be why. It gave me a good old see-all nut. Nothing there. Nothing. Nothing doing. Yeah, generally the game won't spawn enemies that are weak to sunlight outside during the nighttime. That's weird. Why that item spawn over there? Those amulets that I can't use, or circlets. I can use them, I just don't need them. It's 2. Pretty sure the last one's just gonna be in the last room. My friggin' hands. Nope. There's no chest here. I was played. Whoa. No, I got wrecked. Yeah. Alright, well. Try that again. Okay, fake. Moving on. Chest is not here. Wait a minute. Okay, no. None of what I got is saved, so. Alright, so I have to look somewhere else for that chest. This is killing my hand, by the way. So I'm glad I saved the running for the missions only. Also a fake. So the fakes seem to be in the same locations. Every other chest seems to be in a different one. Yeah, poison actually only affects you when you're moving. That includes the camera, but as long as you're not moving it, like you've moved the camera into a position and keep it there, it doesn't take effect. Run. Completely forgot about this spot over here. There's 2. Chocolate. How do you get over there? I forget. Seriously? Come on. I should just go up here. Yep. There it was. What was my rank on this one? A. Ugh, could have done better. Yeah, that's not good. But I don't know if I'm willing to go through all that again. Let's crank down the sun before it starts overheating. Cook it. Whew. Tenko, heal me. Save. Actually, oh no, I hear bugs outside. I was like, I don't hear any bugs outside. I've kept my window closed while I'm streaming, and I just have the air conditioner on like fan setting, so you could probably still hear it, but it's not loud. I figure it's no big deal. If I'm streaming, it's fine. If I'm doing voice acting stuff, obviously, that's not fine. Escape mission. Escape without being seen. Yeah, why not? Ooh, that was close. Almost walked right into that. Again, it only counts if they have a red exclamation point. Nice. The sneaking mission was a success. 131, S rank. Bike option, weapon battery obtained. So now I kind of want to get the S rank on the other mission just because I've done it on all of them so far. I got sass. That's what I got. A whole load of sass. It sucks that I'm getting WRs on these because it's like I can't really submit a whole stream. I'd have to do some heavy editing and cutting down. That said, I am considering doing a legit speedrun of something fairly soon. Additional weapon battery reduces weapon cost, reduces boost cost. Well, I'm definitely more for boosting than weapon. Also just noticed these two... Wait a minute. Move here. These two areas use the exact same sprite. It's just the roof is colored differently. Also, the green part is the same as in the field over here, and the blue part in the ship is the same as over here. I'll give this one more go. But then I'm hitting up the next story area. Here. No chest here! Oh no! One time I remember to go over there and it's not there. There's two. Go. What? Oh, come on. What did I miss? What? Like, what possibly could I have missed this run? That's very, very frustrating. See, now I'm just like, I don't even want to finish it, but at the same time, I feel like I have to. The lifts. Fuck! I don't even know where I missed those. Like, where are they? They're before the other one. They're before the outdoor area. I know that. Well, wait. I know I say that, but not really being clear there. They're before that. Meaning it was probably over in one of these. Wait, no. What? Where's the area with the two lifts that bring you up? It's over there. It's over there. It's back over there. God damn. Alright. Yeah, I royally fucked this up. Oof. Shameful display. Alright. Here, I got 3 more rings for you. How fast these are spoiling. Abel's warping outside the dungeon. I should probably hold on to that in case I fuck up a mission. I think the soul... Stunned? Wait. Can't read that shit. Bank. Okay, so when you buy stuff, it takes from the bank automatically. So what's the, So what's that number up there? Stand. Sutando. Gcon 130, that's the time. I don't know what those stats actually mean up in the corner there. And especially in that box, too. That makes no sense. Gonna have to look into that. Cranking up the solar gauge real quick. Don't mind me, just increasing the intensity of the fucking sun. Sorry, I know I'm speeding through that, but let's be honest, we've seen enough of this mission. Melted chocolate. Go for s'mores, honestly. Good stuff. That's got to be S rank right there. 210 S, not bad. Bike course jump road unlocked. Ooh. A course with plenty of jumps. Nice. Trinity. Isn't there a character in Blaze Blue named Trinity? No, it's Platinum. Platinum the Trinity. The Trinity. I don't know what she's the Trinity of, but she is. Not bad. So I think these are all like stages, like stage courses. These are the extra ones. Sadly, yeah, I can't do the Crimson Spawn, which if I recall, those are extremely hard. In Boktai 2, those things existed. Alright, we're finally done here, so now it is time to head to the Ancient Tree. Which means another bike course. This is my favorite bike theme, too. All right, I have the dirt tires on, so the dirt doesn't affect me. Yeah, pop a wheelie, which I can't actually do. Yeah, it doesn't matter how good you do in the first run. It just, because you can't regenerate on the first run. This giant tree is the Earth Spirit, the ancient solar tree. I like this music. It has grown old, but that's not what worries me. Someone has stolen away its power. Perhaps this too is the Count's doing. At any rate, you must be prepared. Stay alert, Django. May the sun be with you. I just noticed, too, if you turn off the sunlight, Django actually gets a little darker. That jerk, leaving his master behind. What's with this freaking huge tree? Is it the solar tree that Mom used to tell me about? Either way, it's creepy. Is the Count really in a place like this? If that guy's the real warrior, he won't lose to vampires. But according to the legend, the warrior died without fighting the Beast of Destruction, because his friend betrayed him. Ever since I saw it, that sunflower has looked suspicious. What's that? Wait, Django. Oh, I love the look of this dungeon. Those are clay golems, material-type monsters. When a golem spots an adventurer, it rolls into a ball and attacks by slamming its target. It's a powerful attack. Be very careful. Huh? Oh, okay. Wrecked. How did Django hit that? Oh yeah, I forgot there's some sick bongos kicking in here. Yeah, that's the stuff. My girlfriend's getting really into VSTs lately, so I'm hoping that she can make some good music soon. She's such a talented artist. Excuse me 1 second. Looks like Ivy is next. Ivy is a beast-type monster. No matter how many times you kill it, you won't get rid of it unless you attack with its weakness, the cloud element. Don't waste your time on them, okay? Do you get experience for that? Oh, that's probably what it is. That top number is experience, and the bottom is how much I need to get to the next level. 3650. Nope, you get nothing. Yep, knew that wouldn't work. This reminds me of something out of Sword of Mana. Defeat all enemy monsters. Oh, this is the encounter music from 2. Everyone, the solar tree is sacred. It's precious to us and we shouldn't destroy it. Also, everyone builds a giant dungeon inside of it. Oh, that only just stops it from doing that, huh? Oh, whoa, whoa, yo. Map A. Also, some of the things just disappear on some of the menus. It's probably a fan translation issue. Okay, so this covers the next 2 floors. Ooh. Stuffed doll Rockman obtained. Really? Alright, I guess I got the Mega Man doll. I think he refills my energy. Why does everything in this building want to kill me? This tree. It's not a building. Hey, knew there was something hidden there. Invisible things. In addition to standard ghost-type monsters, dungeons, traps, and treasure chests, there are also invisible versions. In order to see these invisible things, you'll need a special item. A true adventurer always uses his items effectively. Oh, look at that, huh? How about that? Oh, I just realized I undid the see all nut with that. These patches of vegetation are called solar roots. When they grow, they form a shape like stairs, but... Mission. Make the solar roots grow. Wish they'd use this music in the actual missions. A purple slime. Slimes are phantom-type monsters, which usually stand guard over their own territory, but will divide and turn to attack when damaged. When they attack you, they inflict the status effect that corresponds to their element. Be cautious around them. However, if you attack them with their weak element, you could deal damage without them dividing on you. Purple slimes are cloud element. That means their weakness is earth. Oh, they knock you out in this game. What is that? Hold on a second. Bad mushroom, poisonous mushroom, restores energy, but oh, it's a scum shroom. Points 2. Loan 0. Bank. Okay, so there's my currency right there. What is the top thing, though? Is that just what's in the solar station? Just pump it into energy. Pump it into power like the speedrunners. Ooh, what was that? That wasn't, that was an equipment. Oh, I could use the, Epi now. The EpiPen. Not that I really want to waste it, though. Straight sword used by knights. Oh, I could just equip it, right? Oh, he stabs twice then swings. This is faster, though. Oh, it's more spades. Clubs, sorry. I know my playing cards. So this is how you speed run. You double tap. Bip it. Just bip it. Meat. Can I break these? Seems like I should be able to. I should trash the antidotes. I really don't need those. I could deal with being poisoned for like a minute. Mosaic the stream. Alright, I see what we're doing here. Remember that time when I was streaming Boktai 2? When I was streaming a sliding puzzle for the entire stream? Granted, the stream was shorter than normal because I was in a weird place with work, but... Oh, this is a really straightforward one, isn't it? Huh. Starting over. When dealing with puzzles like moving blocks, if you need to reset them to their original states, leave the area and re-enter. A true adventurer must not give up after a few failure. Looks like you got a part for the Gundel Soul. That's a solar gun lens, Earth. By replacing the lens on the Gundel Soul, you could change the element of your attacks. I've said this like 3 times already. If you attack an enemy with its elemental weakness, the damage you deal will greatly increase. Also, because the Earth lens contains the power of Earth, it's good at making plants grow. Speaking of plants, you know what to do, right, Django? Yes, I do. Alright, there's an actual spread shot now. Yes, obligatory story mission complete. Ow. Oh, there's another thing over here. A new frame? I see. Dragoon. Power S, cost A. Hold the B button down to charge up a more powerful shot. Okay. Cool. Oh, it knocks you back, too. Oh, wow. What a challenging puzzle. The lay of the land here. Ooh, wow. Okay, this is way bigger. Alright. There's some dead ends, some ways around. It looks like there's only one platform that goes up. So that's probably where we end over there. Okay, can't get over there in any way, shape, or form right now. Wait a minute. Maybe we can. Hold on. Nope. Thought there might be a solar bridge here. I don't think we've come across one of those yet in this game. Puddles. If you walk across a puddle, the sound of your footsteps will be much louder. You must cling to a wall to avoid making any sound. In outdoor areas, they will evaporate under strong sunlight, though. A true adventurer is always careful of the sound he makes. Oh, so you can tiptoe over them. Yeah, unfortunately, one of these can kind of fuck you up pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. Look, it's the count. That's... Solar wind. The wind that blows inside dungeons, solar wind, is affected by sunlight. If the gauge is high, the wind will be strong. If it's empty, the air will be calm. A true adventurer makes friends with nature. Well, don't gotta worry about that. Nice. Raises vitality. Oh, actually, speaking of vitality... Oh shit. Is that poison? Oh god, it's an armor. Defeat the earth armor. Oh, he spins pretty quickly. blood at the end there. Bike body Einherjar obtained. Oh, like the dudes from Mega Man Zero. Restores a little energy. Okay, cool. Yum. Yum yum, melted chocolate. Leveling up. Hey, Count. Oh, I didn't know that was that. Oh, Resvelger. How's the energy harvest coming along? It may be decrepit, but it's still a solar tree, and such a large one too. It could even get the old castle working, not to mention that cannon. But more importantly, Count, Solar Boy Django, he seems to have survived. He has vampire blood in him. Is that so? But you kept quiet about that. You don't intend to betray us, do you? Victory shall be won in a life and death struggle. Can't just bump him off, can you? Makes no difference to you, Velger. What about the key? It was difficult, but the prey is ours. It could use some seasoning, though. You have bad taste as usual. Not as bad as Hogger, though. Anyway, this is my dungeon. That boy is my prey. No hard feelings, Count. Do as you wish. But he won't go as easily as this old tree. Be careful not to leave him too rare. There's nothing more filling than difficult prey. Why do I gotta suffer like this? Not to mention, obviously it's a typo, not to mention vampire blood? Guess that guy ain't the legendary warrior after all. Damn, trusting a stranger like that. How stupid of me. Alright, we're about halfway through this floor. That's a centipede, a beast-type monster. They're only vulnerable to attacks to their heads. Their bodies and legs cannot be damaged. Aim carefully. Aim for the open spots. Oh, no. Look, it's the same puzzle from before, but slightly different. Wait a minute, actually no, it's the exact same puzzle. Wait a minute. Wait, no it isn't. Look, there's a space missing there. Pretty sneaky, sis. Alright, what do I have to do here? Got it. I have matured since I played Boktai 2. Wait, no I haven't. Shit. Alright, well, I gotta redo that. Alright, not too hard. Nice voice crack. Not too hard, if I do say so myself. Did you know I could talk like this? Because apparently I could the whole time. People think it's very, suave and smooth. Whoops. Just like, me hitting the, speed up button on my controller. Bike option magic handle obtained. Aw man, I know a thing or two about magic handles. Gotta keep those things charged. Moving floors. Moving floors allow you to reach distant areas, but one wrong step can spell disaster. A true adventurer knows that life and death are never far apart. What room are we in? There's 2 exits here. Whack. Whack. Get off me. Wait, really? Nothing else here? Wait a minute. Okay, that does nothing. So maybe I can destroy those mushrooms. Oh, I went the easy way, huh? Oh, I was supposed to go the other way. Oh, but then that path wouldn't be open. A beehive. Beehives contain bees, which are beast-type monsters. Are they really monsters, though? If you want to avoid fighting, be careful not to get too close. Django. Alright, let's see what's down the not baby way. Card, very good. Can always use more of those. Raise a spirit. Oh, never mind. This was the quick way. But I wouldn't have been able to use it anyway, because I needed the, thing set. Oh, crud. Ow, ow. I needed to grow the vines. So I just made a shortcut. Oh, Tank only said if I want to avoid fighting. I don't want to avoid fighting. I need that XP, man. Speaking of experience, I think I brought this up on a previous stream, but, there's this PS1 RPG coming out on Switch at the end of the month called Moon, which seems to be like an anti-RPG, where it's like you don't want to hurt anything. Sounds like it's a very big, like, cult classic game. I might end up playing that and streaming it at some point. Probably not when it comes out, though, because it comes out the same day as Crystal Chronicles Remastered. And that is very much taking priority. Crest blocks. Crest blocks inscribed with the mark of one of the 4 elements act like switches when pushed onto panels with the same mark. A true adventurer strikes out a path with wisdom. They really just, make it easy for you, huh? Oh boy, another healing nut. Oh, you just can't get over to that one, can you? Alright, we're officially in new territory now. I don't have a map for floors 4 and above. Defeat all enemy monsters. Piece o' cake. Alright. That was easy. I love how so many of these rooms look like they're just copy-pasted. Solar floors. Oh, finally, one of these. Solar floors are magic floors that float with the energy of sunlight. However, they will go out if the sunlight is too strong. A true adventurer walks confidently into the future and dwells not in the past. So I think they turn on... Yeah, they turn on with 1. They turn off with 7 or higher. We want to keep it down to 1 just because the wind will blow me right the fuck off. I got pushed into the door. And again. What'd I get here? Oh, it's got the same shit I'm already wearing. Why is that? Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Those iron boots should stop you from getting pushed around. That's true. But I'm really not in a position where I need them right now. Whoa, wait. Ah! Oh, this is getting very, maze-like. I love how the cloud element area is in the earth element dungeon. That makes a lot of sense. Not what I was looking for. But I will gladly take it. Raises status. Okay, raise my vitality, increased by 4. Oh, it's a random 4-point increase. Cool. A net gain. Okay, this is the only way. This is the only way left to go. There we go. Perfect. Now I can figure out where the hell I am. Okay, so there's paths to the right and to the left and down. Locked door there. There's a red door there. I don't know what that means. Looks like that's probably the last spot we're gonna go to. Hey. Wait, what? When a solar floor goes out, anything that was on it will plummet. Pay close attention to the solar gauge when walking on solar floors. A true adventurer never loses track of his surroundings. Oh, I didn't actually buy the boot. Oh, no, yeah, I did. Right here. Bike tire chain acquired. I feel like there's something to killing that thing over there. Which one's the hoop? It's this one, right? Yeah. Well, can't get that, so... Nothing there. Ow. Ow. Oh boy. A locked door. Django, find the key. Oh shit, mission. Find the red key. Thought I wasn't gonna make that in time. Interesting. Hold on a second. Ah, didn't even need to see that the door was locked to know I had to do that. I see what's going on here. That's the gimmick. Nice shooting, Tex. Wait, did I just get a seal nut from that? Probably means I should use it. There are 2 treasures here. Very clever. Ooh, a healer. Perfect. See, they dropped that little hint there. Use the seal nut, and it works. Used the red key. Oh, perfect. Permanent unlock. Oh boy, this puzzle. Which isn't really much of a puzzle, honestly. I get that down there, yeah, I can just walk around. Badunk. Alright, did I do everything on this floor? I guess I kinda did, huh? Yeah. How many more floors are there? It looks like there's one more. And the last floor's the boss. That's probably where I'll stop. Well, stop the story. Probably just do missions after that if there's time. Oh, I'm about to level up. Should probably do that before I hit the boss. Purple. We're purple now. Okay, looks like the final... So it looks like this is just a straight... like a swirl. Oh wait, there's another elevator over there. Probably have to go around and then down and then around and down and around and down. Also, isn't there a locked door somewhere in this dungeon that, like, you can't open until the post-game? I think there is. Some space out here, huh? Become strong. Wait, what was the card I got? Raise his strength. Perfect. It raises it by 2, which takes multiple level ups to do. That's a pretty damn good item. I'm a bit lost here. This is a dead end. Did I get anything in here? Hold on. Yeah, I didn't get anything of worth in here, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, wait a minute. This wasn't... Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, alright. I see what I did. I was not paying attention. I thought I was in that... I thought I was still attached to the main room there. No, no, no. We've got plenty. Oh wait, no, it's kind of just a 1-point raise, so it still does take 2 levels to do that, though. Definitely something hidden here, but fuck if I know where it is. Interesting that there's just no platform. Oh wait. I had a feeling. What do we got here? Tempest, power C, cost B. Hold the B button to fire a rotating spread shot. I've hit my limit for what I can hold on the R button now. I have to, if I get anything else, I have to remove something. It's really the only one that hits a limit, because Lens, there's only 8 of. You only get 4 spells, so both of those don't hit the limit at all. Both of those either hit the limit or don't hit the limit. Weapons are the only ones that actually, like, directly hit the limit, because Solar Gun and Swords are the same button. Ooh. There's that classic move. Really don't care for these enemies. Really don't. No, that's not... You need to give me that back immediately. No, no, you see, you need to be giving me that back. There we go. So if they don't steal anything, they only drop the melted chocolate. The map. Okay, so those both lead to the same spot, meaning that likely I'm going to have to go... Oh, perfect. I'm outside. Now it's time for these. What the? Oh, I'm above the chest, that's why. Look at all these clubs. I'm going clubbing tonight. I probably shouldn't sell those. I should probably forge them into shit, shouldn't I? Golem. Avoid its rolling attacks by clinging to a wall. If you could cause a golem to collide with another enemy, it will take significant damage and be momentarily stunned. A true adventurer fights with his brain as well as his fists. I have poo brain, though. It doesn't work very well. As you could tell by the fact that I stutter and lose my way in the middle of my speech a lot. Speaking of losing my way, I haven't started Kill to Kill If yet. I cannot stream that, apparently. Apparently the story mode is, like, forbidden. And, if I stream it, Arc Systems Works will, descend upon me and have Ragna just slice my head off. I'll be put in the next Blaze Blue game. Which is a fate worse than death. That's harsh. I'm not serious there. I love Blaze Blue. I have Blaze Blue Tag Battle on my Switch, and I have not played it yet. Oh shit, I'm back here. Oh, right, I'm in the top part. Interesting. Speaking of, I never hit the warp panel on the floor below me. Okay, so that's loops around. Okay, doesn't seem like there's any hidden paths here. Antidote. Ow. Ow. Just tank the hits. Oops. Skip time a bit there. King Crimson it. Save it. Alright, let's go. Greetings, Django. Django? Trinity, what are you doing here? Looks like you're friends after all. Just what do you plan to do with Trinity? I won't do a thing. But at this rate, the wind might just be his biggest problem, don't you think? Alright, spikes everywhere. Like what you done with the place. Damn it, let me go! I'm one of the four immortals. Wings of Death, Hresvelger. I know you're trying to catch up with the Count at the moment, but won't you join me for a quick meal? Ah, no need to cook. I'll eat anything. What to do? What should I consume first? Solar Boy Django? How is there no sunlight up here? That's really confusing. Django, save that boy. Press the A button near him to grab him. Then use the control pad to drag him around. The wind can push him into damaging thorns on the wall, so be careful. What's it doing so little damage? There we go, I have to be up on here. How do I get sunlight? I have no energy left. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, come on. That wasn't fair. Django, that boy is in trouble. Protect him. Oh, that's not fair. Wow, that sucked. Alright. Don't let Trinity die. Keep him from getting hurt by moving him away from the thorns on the wall. You could stop the wind from pushing him around by moving him in front of a root. Okay. Oh, I see. If the root is grown in any spot, it won't affect him. Man, I don't remember this fight being this rough. We got this. Ow. And that's what his ultimate attack looks like. Alright. No. We're not falling for that. Yum. Whew. And he falls on top of Trinity and kills him anyway. Django, are you alright? Django, just what were you thinking? I'll say thanks, but you ain't getting a single soul from me. You don't want any money? Well then, why go so far? Trinidad Tobago, goddammit. Why'd you save me? We're friends, I guess. I'm your... friend? Is that some kind of joke? We're master and pupil. Saying we're friends. If you keep thinking so naively, you'll never survive in the future era. In the end, I'm the only one who can be trusted. If I trusted another person, I'll eventually be betrayed. Betrayed. Just like Mom was. Heh. I got a little carried away just now. Trinity. Okay, Django. Carry that coffin out of the dungeon and purify it in the light of the sun. Each of us has had our own path to follow. We're not done fighting yet. Oh, my friggin' hand is killing me. What is it? Hurry up and go. Ow. Alright, the time limit. How do you get over there? Also, how do you get over there? I don't think I've been in that room yet. I feel like you're supposed to push something down there, but from where? I feel like all these mysteries are kind of tied together here. I'm gonna try something stupid here. Oh, never mind. That just kills you. Good job, me. Solid work. Oh god, it reset time. I thought maybe I could fall down onto that spot, but apparently not. Still, I feel like there's no other way over there, though. That's weird. I like how there's so many checkpoints here, yet it's incredibly easy to get back to the entrance, because each area... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I was going to say I could just get there quickly, but no. I have to actually go around the entire thing, don't I? It really do be like that this time. Whoa, what happened? Ah, that's why you opened the shortcut up. So you can do this. Very clever, Django. Well, it actually hurts in this game. In the other two games, getting hit by the coffin didn't actually damage you. Come on. On. Get on. Interesting. So, that other teleport point in there must not be a midpoint. It's for something else. I actually can't remember what that's for now. They really jerk you around here. Also, look, it's daytime now. It's sunrise. Or actually, it's noon. Oh, never mind, now it's raining. Crazy weather today in the land of the dead. Up. Floor 2. Wrap down is down and to the right. Come on. Gotta stab him. Stabby. Down we go. Alright, it is... Oh, it's after 3 o'clock, Jesus. I could finish this dungeon. Let me just, loop around. Still technically 3 minutes, or 2 minutes short of 3 hours anyway, so why not? I seem to recall something happening out here, but maybe I'm mistaken. A lot of my memories of playing this game are mistaken. Alright, this is it. This is where we summon the pile driver. It's ridiculous how easy this is, even with only 4 bars. What is the meaning of this? The energy I took from the solar tree. This wasn't supposed to happen. Don't tell me. The Count? Damn, I like it. Medium rare. This is well done. So charred. The batter has completed purification. I have never played Off. That's another game I should look into at some point. Django, are you seriously going to defeat the Immortals? Hey, I just defeated one of them. 2 of them, technically. Just what kind of guy are you? Nothing to say, huh? Are you that skilled, Django? Or had Hrausvelgr just grown weak? Ugh. Saying Hrausvelgr and then having to say weak fucked me up there. Oh, it's the Count. Count! Ow, 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 ow. I've no more business with small fries. Get out of my sight. Yes, sir. Like he just runs away. Django, do you really intend to fight the Count in that body? You run away too. Admirable resolve. Worthy of my rival. The energy I received from Hrausvelgr, harvested from the ancient tree and extremely pure. It has given me great power. Things won't go like they have up until now. Come, your audience is waiting. An encore for the dance of death. Wait, seriously? Oh, this is when yeah. Oh no, my attacks have 0 effect. Ow, 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 ow. Blood rain. What's wrong, Solar Boy? Are you finished already? It's raining dark matter? His body can't take so much. No matter how much Solar Child and Lunar Child blood he inherited. Django, pull back for now. Django! According to legend, the warrior died without fighting the Beast of Destruction because his friend betrayed him. No way. Was it my fault? That ain't possible, is it? But I ain't his friend. Right, Django? Jerk. You're an apprentice. You can't just die when you please. Just what is this? Django. Awaken, Solar Boy Django. I am the ancient tree, the one who called you. Long have I lived, and I have grown weak in my old age. I no longer have the power to purify the world. However, boy, and spirit of the sun, defeat the immortals who have stolen my power, and I shall restore purity to the world once again. One more thing. The city of death, Istrakhan, and the city of sun, San Miguel. You rescued my children there. Their lives, their pulse, I can hear it. Alright, call back to, the trees from 2 and 1. Thank you, warriors of light. Now then, I entrust you with my great power. Time for the true Super Saiyan, Django. Listen well, Django. You too, Otenko. As your fighting spirit builds during battle, the TRC gauge in the upper left corner of the screen will increase. When your fighting spirit, your trance gauge, reaches its peak, it will be possible to surpass your body's limits. This transformation is called Trance Mode. To select trance using quick change, hold select and press the L button. How do you know this, tree? What's an L button? With trance selected as your special action, press the L button to transform. When you transform into Soul Django, the incarnation of the sun, your energy will be instantly replenished. Press the A button for Soul Prominence, a spin attack, or the B button for Soul Flare, physical attack. If Soul Flare connects, keep pressing the B button with right timing to perform consecutive attacks. But take heed, you cannot use the Gundel Soul or your sword while in Trance Mode. After activating Trance Mode, the TRC gauge drains over time, and when it reaches 0, the trance will end. You've heard all this before, haven't you? I will suppress that vampire's dark clouds. You two use that power to protect the sun. But do not forget, when the light becomes stronger, so does the shadow it casts. Special action, Soul Trance learned. Hell fucking yeah, baby. What? My dark clouds. My great power is being suppressed. The ancient tree can't possibly have awakened. Huh? Oh, that song doesn't have a crackle in the beginning of it. Every sound rip I've heard of this game, the beginning of that song, when it does that horn part at the beginning, it like skips a bit, but not actually in game. Who goes there? Oh, Django and Otenko. So this is the new power you got from the ancient tree. Interesting. Let's find out just how far that power will go. Amazing. Has the Solar Boy's true power awakened? With this kind of power, it might just be possible to stop Vannergan's revival. That ambitious puppeteer's schemes are against the wishes of my late queen. Very well, Django. Head to the White Forest to the north of San Miguel. You should meet your brother there. But make sure you're prepared. Whatever the truth may be, he is a warrior. Just like me, he only truly lives when he's in the midst of battle. It's what gives him meaning. Am I stuck like this? Nope. There you go. That was awesome, Django! You really defeated the Count. Not to mention that huge power back then. What's with that weird sunflower thing? I am not a sunflower. I am the messenger of the sun, Otenko. Messenger of the sun? What's that? What's that? What about you, a treasure hunter from the future? That's pure nonsense. Nonsense? I don't know what the heck a solar messenger is. I may not know anything, but at least I don't say such self-important things. The future era I came from, it's a miserable world. Well, we're really running late tonight, huh? The Dark Era, when people had forgotten the sun. That world ended up being ruined by the Beast of Destruction, Vannergand. And then there's the world that the Immortals control using the same Vannergand. The Future Era. The Immortals stole away the sun and put up an artificial dark sun. Above ground is the domain of the undead. Humans had no choice but to hide underground to survive. It provides nothing. Humans are forced to compete with each other for everything. Food, money, even their lives. Nobody trusts strangers there. The only thing that they can be trusted is money. Wait, really? Sounds just like the real world. In our miserable situation, the legendary warrior is our only hope. He once fought against the Immortals. Legends call him the Warrior of Light. I heard he had 4 companions. If only the warrior would appear, the world would be saved. But that's just a fairy tale that only children would believe. The legendary warrior ended up betrayed by his friend and sealed away somewhere. Nobody went looking for the place. Only a fool would try. A fool like my mom. Future Era. Is it really the future of this world? Just what kind of person was the legendary warrior? I don't know about him, but as for us, what we can do right now is try with all our might to survive. That's it. Right. The immediate consequences aren't important. How to survive, what to accomplish, that purpose is what carves out the path to the future. Alright, Django. Head toward the White Forest to the north, where Sabata should be. Meet up with him and you could figure out the truth. Right now, try with all our might to survive. Will that kind of thing really change the future? Dunno. Is he really the legendary warrior? But that power is the real deal. If he goes and defeats Immortals, I'll get treasure. There's no way I could let such a great money-making opportunity slip away. I'll keep following him, just a bit longer. Oh, there's the White Forest. I didn't even realize it was there. So there's the White Forest, the volcano, the ship, and then there's 2 more areas. But right now I'm going to go back, sell my shit, and save. I'll probably use these for fusion. Not fusion, smelting, whatever. Like, you get no weapons either. Like, you find that initial sword and that's it. What do we got for stuff now? Iron Jar, a body with almighty ability. Lowers my... Costco? I don't know what that is. Lowers my HP in that top one. But it raises my speed, and it gives me another boost. Or it gives me another option. Tire that runs freely over ice. I probably need that for the next area, actually. Energy Reinforcement Handle significantly raises attack. Additional armor to protect the body. Greatly reduces damage received. Raises energy recovery rate. Perfect. Expansive forest in a remote region. Alright, they go here. Let's see how this turns out. Top speed's definitely faster. Look how fast my energy's replenishing. Shit. A cocky there. I think I might be able to get S rank on that. If I didn't blow up, I would have. Fuck. Alright, you know what? That Trinity blew up. Yeah, I guess you can't just boost through it all. You need to know where the rocks are going to be. That was terrible. Anyway, I think we have gone well over where I should have stopped streaming for today. So let me just crank that down back to 0. Put that back on. Sort everything real quick, because I'm obsessive like that. Save proper. And we're good. Alright. I think that'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow, I will hopefully finish Mega Man Battle Network 5. If I finish it before 3 hours are up, I might do some Mr. Driller, actually, instead of more of this. I don't know. Thursday I might not stream. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I do stream, it'll be another Boktai 3 stream. And then Friday will be Smash. This weekend I might finally start Spyro. And we'll see what happens after that. I'm actually gonna... I might stream Thursday just because there might be an opportunity in terms of me with streaming coming up. And I'd like to be active. So I'd like to maybe skip less days and do more. So we'll see. Because the truth is, if I don't stream, I'm pretty much doing nothing anyway. Anyway, thanks for coming, you guys. Always appreciate it. You too. You have a good night, Shanef. Always appreciate it. I'll see you guys around. I'll be back tomorrow with Battle Network 5. Have a good night.